What do you think? It's a video?
It's a video.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I again want to give a great Yasher Koyach to the Ganzes for organizing this trip. I want to say that none of us were asked to speak at the great event, but just being there and seeing the love amongst Klal Yisrael. I'll say even we'll start a step earlier. The ride to Washington was almost as exciting as being in Washington. When we saw all those hundreds of buses on the same highway and all different types of Jews coming to the same place, that gave us a good feeling. You know, we say in the Haggadah Shal Pesach, we say that Ilu Kirvanu Fnei Har Sinai, if God would have brought us to Har Sinai and even didn't give us the Torah, Dayenu, good enough. What's the purpose of going to Har Sinai and not getting the Torah? One of the reasons is because when the Yidden came together and stood under the mountain, the bottom of the mountain all together, that unity by itself accomplishes a strong feeling amongst the people. And this is what you saw on the way. Now, we saw so many different people. Here we have everybody in this bus wearing a blue shirt with a slogan. Others were wearing white shirts and green shirts and red shirts. But the message was all the same, right? The message was, Am Yisrael Chai. Rabbi Gans is going to lose sleep tonight. I'm going to ask him to find where is this source of this statement, Am Yisrael Chai. We know that the parsha a couple of weeks from now is going to say, Oy Davinu Chai. When Yosef introduces himself to his brothers, they say, is our father still alive? But where is this slogan, the source of this slogan, Am Yisrael Chai? Who was the first one to say this? You're going to go to sleep later than usual today. Okay, but one short Dvar Torah. Over the last couple of weeks and in the next couple of weeks in the parsha, we're going to read amongst the different children that our forefathers had. Avraham Avinu had Yitzchak and Yishmael. Yitzchak had Yaakov and Esau. What's the difference? I mean, they're two sons to the same parent, yet when you read the parsha, you see a clear distinction, a clear difference of how these people behave and how those people behave. We were just sitting and talking, and somebody mentioned that the police officers in the rally today said it was a very, Klein heard there was almost 300,000 people. It was very peaceful, and he said that he doesn't recall ever getting so many thank yous as he got today. Yeah. That's a peaceful march, a peaceful message, and that rah-rah. Where do we see in a couple of weeks, actually not couple, this week's parsha you're going to find that by Yaakov it says, Hakol kol Yaakov ha'yadayim midei Esau. The hand, the robbery, the thief, the killing, that's the way of Esau. The voice, the prayer, the sing, the song, the dance, that's Yaakov. We connect by voice, we connect with love. And Lahavdil, the other side, connects with killing and shooting and all the harm. But one deeper thought. In last week's parsha, we find that when Lavan Besuel is approached by Eliezer for the shidduch for Yitzchak, so he came running to him. So Rashi asks, what did he run for? Lama Rutz? Why did he run Valma Rutz? And what was the purpose of the running? And Rashi says because Lavan thought, oh, this guy must be rich. If he's rich, let's find a way to connect with him. I heard a tremendous word. The tremendous word is like this. This is the deciding difference between a Yid and his inner feelings and Lahavdil a Goy. A Goy, what excites him? Where can I make another buck? Everything about the material world excites him. So he says, Lamaratz, what did he run? Ba'almaratz. And what purpose? What is a Goy? What makes a Goy run? Money. What could I do to indulge my physical life? But it comes to a Jew, it comes to a Yiddish mensch, how do we make the world a better place? How do we help another Yid? Do another mitzvah? We stand above the physical way of life. For us, what makes us go, what makes us tick, is Edelkeit, morals, mitzvahs, Torah, Ma'asim Tovim. We don't run, we're all, Barry says he runs 40 miles a week, 40, 60 miles a week. He doesn't, he walks? He walks. I think he runs.
Oh,
really? The running is for a good reason. See, as he's walking, I'm sure he finds wherever he can help, he's helping. That's the Yiddish way. If a person wants to find a measuring stick to know what his life is all about, we say every morning in the davening, Manu Mechayenu. The simple translation is what are we all about? Chassidim used to interpret Manu. If you want to know what you're all about, Mechayenu. See what excites you in life. What makes you more excited? When you make an extra $1, when you bought another house, a summer house, or maybe you helped another year. You got another year to put on tefillin. If you see that your excitement is because when you help somebody, you know your life is more refined. If everything is gimme, that's not. In Yiddish we would call that pust. Anybody know what pust means? How do you say that in English? It's luft, it's air, it comes and goes. You have to have a substantial, meaningful life. And the difference between a Yaakov and a Esau, and Avram and a Yishmael, is the difference between a life of purpose, a life with a goal, and Rahman al-Islam, a life of wasted time. Now Rabbi Gans mentioned that today is Rosh Chodesh. Rosh Chodesh Kislev Lubavitch is a real happy occasion. But Rosh Chodesh in particular gives us a reason to be excited. Do you know the Yidden, our calendar is a lunar calendar. Our calendar is based on the Levana, on the moon. Why? So our sages tell us Yisrael Doimim Levana. The Jews are compared to the moon. The moon, supposedly, certain times of the month you don't see it, it disappears. It's there, but you don't see it. And it's things are not always perfect. Sometimes things look very, very dark. But we all know that there is going to come a time that the moon turns around and it shines and we see it. And that's the Jewish life. Things sometimes don't look so good, but stay positive, because it's going to happen that the Yidden are going to shine, and will shine like the big beacon of light that we are.